My big day off definitely could have gone better. But I guess it could have also gone way worse. Yes, I was kidnapped, but I was also... Okay, yeah. We're doing this again. Okay, got it. We're just gonna skip ahead. There we go. And I think there's like a couple of events here, and we'll start on the next stage. Yes. Okay, so we got some puzzles to do. So, listen, if I remove those, there's a good chance that I will eventually need them. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so that one counts. That's a 2. This is a 3. This one has to be a 3. That's a 5. There we go. Bedtime. This is an 8. There we go. Let's see. We can do these 2, I think. And then... I don't think I could really do anything more. Okay. Well, it's not these 2. There we go. So it's a bunch of puzzles dealing with... Oh, we got a big one now. Okay, we got a big one. Let's see. There's 4 here. And we have 15. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So that should be enough for now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 2. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to, like, create. Man, I should have gotten an extra one. I should have gotten an extra line for this one. But I will attempt to solve it on my own. Okay, got it. Let's see. It has to be at least those 2. 1, 2, 3. See, because it could be up here. I'm really on the guessing stage. This could be a 4. I'm gonna pretend it's a 4. This might be one of those puzzles I have to reset. See, if I do 3 of these, then that leaves 6, right? Yeah. Okay. And then we could do 2 more. Don't know about that one. Okay. You know what? I think I'm right. Because it seems to be, like, matching. These 2 lines do. So I'm gonna assume this was what this is right. Which means none of these these will work. Alright. Just a lot of separating everything. If I had to guess, I'm assuming this links up in some way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then this will link up some way. I just don't know how. Okay. Okay, so I know now. Got it. Just took a little bit of thinking. I'm actually kind of appreciating this. Gives my throat a little bit of a break. Can't be you. Can be you, though. Okay. Then these two. Got it. I'm really grateful that I have, like, that autofill, like, thing on. Okay, so these are all set. Otherwise, I'd have to do all of this manually. Okay, so this is a 15. Got it. Like, I'm still having to fill up some things. It's kind of interesting how it kind of sounds like... Like, sometimes it sounds like it's almost like church music. Am I the only one that thinks that? I'm the first hero at Puzzle League headquarters this morning. Early to bed, early to rise, keeps cocky young heroes from early demise. Suddenly I find myself overwhelmed. With just a few minutes of unrestricted access, I could do anything. Like nap on the couch, or help myself to all the snacks. I can even mess with Chess's beloved corkboard. That actually wouldn't be very heroic. But it would lead to some high-class hijinks. I'll just take a peek at what crimes he's currently investigating. The mayor is sleeping with who? That cad! Good morning, fellow heroes. Why, hello, Chess. I was just doing nothing suspicious at all. Were you checking out my corkboard? I was checking it out with my eyes only and definitely not with my hands. Well, turn those inquisitive eyes back towards yesterday's mystery. And then also watch my keen intellect bring your kidnapper to justice. Talking about kidnapping this early in the morning, Chess? That's more of a lunchtime conversation. There you are, crossword. Exactly 3 minutes and 47 seconds late. I always arrive precisely when I'm meant to. 7 across. See, I thought he was going to actually tell me the word last time. Tolk. Oh, okay. He was about to say the name, right? The name of the writer. Was that the joke? He was going to say the name of the writer of that book. Good morning, pretty puzzle. Good morning, pretty puzzle peeps. Sorry I'm late. I picked up Sudoku on my way here. Hello, police. I'd like to report another kidnapping. There's no such thing as kidnapping between friends. Good job, P. Now we can begin the meeting. Oh, goody. In response to recent villainous acts, I think it's time we expand our patrol routes. Patrol routes? You mean hanging out at the mall? No, Sudoku. It's time we step beyond the confines of the mall. I want us patrolling the entire city. Between the 5 of us, we can keep the streets safe from all manners of crooks. Last night, I took the liberty of compiling schedules for all of us. And I paired us based on optimal power compatibility. First shift will be a solo Pythia, crossword and Sudoku, and Pixel Girl and myself. We would all work just as well with Pixel Girl, but your proposed schedule pairs you two together exclusively. If compatibility is the concern, why aren't you and I ever paired together? I think we're compatible enough. No, the math is in and you are wrong. You and Sudoku both fill in the squares. Perfect match. Can't do any better. Let me look at your algorithm. I'm sure I could nudge the numbers along. I just want to show the newbie around. The oldest team member and the newest have to team up. It's very logical. I don't care who I'm paired with. Whichever way maximizes our justice is fine by me. It makes more sense to rotate partners regularly. We have an odd number anyway. Does it matter who is physically with who? Apparently it does to you, buddy. We're always in contact thanks to our high-tech communicators. You mean our cell phones? Communicators! Just because you gave us these weird branded phone cases doesn't mean... Wait, I just got an alert. Something weird is going on. Somebody turn on the TV. Not in the middle of the meeting, Sudoku. Shut it, Square. This is serious. Look. Folks, we're reporting live from a baffling scene at the Skyway Strip Mall. A massive tower has appeared out of thin air, wedging itself into the mall's parking lot. The structure is impossibly tall, defying all traditional logic. We're going to take the copter in for a closer look. A puzzling tower appears out of nowhere. A mysterious villain steps out from the shadows. Isn't this exactly the situation we wanted? But for all Ochaka superheroics? Give me a second. Let my brain, let the gears kick in a little bit. But for all our talk of superheroics, we're just sitting here in silence? Are we going to do something about this? Of course we are! My great foresight led us here, didn't it? It's our destiny! That might be taking it too far. I agree with Pycea. I mean, I don't know if it's destiny specifically, but this is what we've been waiting for, right? We'll take on this challenge together. I couldn't have put it better myself. I mean, I definitely could have, but you're allowed to give a noble speech every once in a while. Emphasis on once. All for one and one for all. Yeah, okay. Puzzle League, let's move out! Now, what do we have here? The appearance of the puzzle tower, right on schedule. Maybe I won't need her help after all. Like, he looks so visually different than, like, everything around you. Like, it looks so different. Anyway, I knew this world belonged to me. And I won't stop until the gods themselves hand it over. 5 minutes later, and we're already back at headquarters. Here's to wasted effort. We were totally excited to go down and help, but then the mayor asked people to stay away while the police set up a perimeter. Alright. Let's see. We'll start with that. And that. And that. Okay, that's a sort of start, I guess. Let's see. I can't tell which one of these is the right one. I'm assuming this one's okay. Also assuming this is okay. I am assuming that these are, like, they're all connected in some way. Now, it could be that, like, they're all kind of shifted a little bit. But I'm gonna assume that this is kind of what we're expecting to do. It's like a clock, ain't it? Or something like that, maybe. I'm gonna assume. Because they are very connected to each other. There we go. Whoop, okay. So that's what happens if you make a mistake. It gives you a little X. So now I know. No entry. Okay, so it was still circular. We don't want to get in the way. I guess we'll just wait things out for now. From 60 to 0, just like that. Emergency medical staff are now treating 4 people who suffered injuries at the scene of the crash. One citizen has also been reported as missing. If you have any information on their whereabouts, please contact. Missing. A couple people probably got swept up in the chaos and scattered. I give them an hour to turn up. Hopefully. Even humans can get lost in the cosmic couch cushions of reality. I hope everyone is alright. Chess looks troubled. I can't blame him. I'm starting to feel anxious myself. As long as I can remember, we never had anything worse than petty crime in our city. Does this new threat have something to do with us? Chess, are you alright? You look pale, more so than usual. I'm the leader after all. Let's try a pep talk. Okay, team. We haven't had much crime to fight lately. I mean, this is more of an unnatural disaster than a crime. But heroes aren't all about fighting criminals. We help people whenever they're in trouble. Here's an order from your leader. Let's go look for that missing Good morning, puzzle peeps. Bring your attention back to your TV screen. This is a special broadcast for the self-proclaimed Puzzle League. I warned you, Pixel Girl. You are clearly not interested in cooperating with me, even when I asked very nicely. What is this guy's problem? Therefore, I'm undergoing a little career change. I'm shifting from villainy to construction work, and the city is cleared for demolition. I'll bulldoze your hopes and dreams to build a new world just for me. I thought I'd start small by placing this puzzle tower here. Yes, that is what it's now called. Don't ask me why I chose the mall. It's definitely where I intended for this thing to fall. Or to stand as a home base where I'll start my illustrious legacy of destruction. So then, Puzzle League, the gauntlet is thrown. You have mere days to surrender and forfeit your lives. Only then will I consider sparing and potentially evacuating the innocent civilians of the city. Maybe I'll build them a resort island if you give up in the next 40 minutes. I don't even think about trying to break in here. This place is locked tight and I now sit invulnerable. Seriously, I can't figure out how to get the front door open again. I am getting a little claustrophobic. I await your formal written letter of surrender, Pixel Girl. Otherwise, the destruction will continue. Whether I want it to or not. It's the villain, again. Now he's threatening the city, just to get back at me? What did I even do? Why does he think he knows me? 11 down. A feeling of unease when faced with the terrifying unknown. Uncertainty. We're more like 5 down, by the looks of it. I guess we weren't the only ones to get our powers from the heavens. We're coming back on the air after being interrupted by a pirate signal broadcasting from inside the tower. No idea how it managed to sweep the airwaves, but we're still dedicated to providing coverage of the day's events. We have an update on the missing person case. No longer involved in the Puzzle Tower incident, the missing man actually just lied to his wife about going to the mall to buy gifts for his son. He was found drinking at the local Snapplebee's and has amassed quite the tab. Hope your kiddo's 4th birthday goes well, you two. Oh my gosh. He left to get drinks instead of like buy gifts. That's a divorce. TV time is over. Hey, Chess. 2 deep breaths, okay? Alright. 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 I, Chess, have surveyed the situation and can make 2 very astute tactical observations. You're actually using a plan this time? But improv is your specialty! No, I've always been like this. Number 1, the villain has clearly marked himself as our adversary and is trying to disband us through the use of nefarious force. Number 2, since he hasn't actually done anything seriously dangerous yet, it's not too late to stop him. Well spoken, Chess. Therefore, as our leader slash dictator slash president, I propose the following moves. Puzzle League to Tower. Puzzle League to Villain's Command Room. Villain to Jail. And finally, Puzzle League to Snapplebee's. That's some black and white thinking I can get behind. Team, I just want to say, I'm sorry. I don't know why this villain wants anything to do with me, and I only just met him yesterday. But just so you all know, Pixel Girl, stop. None of this is your fault. This probably has nothing to do with you whatsoever. Maybe not you specifically, but with all of us. Our powers were given to us by a mysterious force. And while we haven't had to actually use them for anything useful, like, ever, now it seems like the villain can use them too. So let's beat this guy down and get it over with. Then maybe we'll know why we have our powers and can finally be heroic. Well said, Sudoku. Let's beat up the villain and get featured on TV. That is almost definitely not what I just said. Shall we investigate then? If we step out now, we should arrive just as the police are taking off for lunch. We'll provide what's lacking, while law enforcement's slacking. I'm feeling better about this, guys. Thank you. Let's hop on public transportation and make moves like real heroes via the power of public transportation. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see again. Up here. We'll just say that. That means that. That means that. That means that. That could be a lot of things. It's not that one. Okay. So that's a 2, 1, 1. Okay. Fair card. Oh, she's talking about the transport. Okay, got it. Okay. Got it. Subway. They're going to use the subway system. The power of public transport. Let's see. What time is it? My voice is kind of hurting, so we'll see if we can go a little bit longer. I think we'll try and get inside the tower at least. Ka-chunk chunk. That door sounds very locked. But see, every so often we'll get a small puzzle like this and then we'll get the big ones. So like I have to keep that marked one, that thing at the beginning. That way I don't have to keep going back in and out of the options too much. Any chance one of us heroes is also a locksmith? Or maybe a master jewel thief? I can't do much with a lock I can't even see. I hope your skill with lockpicking is merely recreational, Sudoku. What kind of hobbies do you think I have? Please, I am not judging you. We all need a bit of time to remove our costumes and remind ourselves what it means to be normal. I'm sure Chess only takes his helmet off when he's in the bath. Ignoring that, look, if we don't have a way to get into this tower, then we have no way of bringing the villain to justice. Innocent lives are now on the line. Think of all the birthday parties that hang in the balance. Not the birthday parties. That's a creepy face that you're pulling right there. Why do your eyes look like that? As I get closer to the tower, this tingly feeling inside me grows. It feels like when I first got my powers. Or when I get into a really good pixel puzzle solving groove. Maybe if I just reach out and touch it. Fools, you may have marched right into my front door, but I've taken my welcome mat away. Metaphorically, of course. While I'm at it, I'm all set out to a different novelty mat that reads, "Go away." Metaphorically again. In this situation, the impenetrable lock on the tower door is a novelty "Go away" mat. Villain, no more games. You almost got innocent people hurt. Give it up. I can't even stand our own wacky antics, let alone someone as unhinged as you. There's no love in our hearts for a villain. All of you, hush hush. There's no point in wasting your breath. Please, save all that breath. Now that Pixel Girl is here, all she has to do is join me. Alone. And then the two of us will be off to a remade existence of my own design. Meanwhile, the rest of the Puzzle League will be placed ever so tenderly in some sort of pocket dimension, where nothing can hurt you, and you can skip around and play all day without ever having to worry about life's problems. I don't want to work with you, villain. You kidnapped me and ruined my day off. And now you're threatening my friends and the people who live here. I have pixel puzzle powers, sure, but I never use them for the wrong reasons. Why don't you come down here, villain? In a 5-on-1 match, the Puzzle League would be glad to see your 7 across, showy behavior, often meant to impress. Bravado. I do like those odds. We have enough heroes to corner him. In other words, we will end you. Try as you might, that door is locked. Up. The puzzle tower will serve as my solitary chambers until Pixel Girl enters willingly. She can't take along playmates. This isn't a cooperative game. If you're so set on getting her in here, then why'd you lock the door? No one can get in. Or out, unfortunately. I mean, you'll never apprehend me from out there. If you really want me, you'll have to break in by force. The clock is still ticking, Puzzle League. The next time I strike without warning, innocent people will be hurt. Team, huddle up. This is clearly not going the way any of us has intended, including the way for the villain. We need a new strategy, and fast. Okay, I guess we're gonna, skip a little bit. Yep, we're gonna have to come back here later. Alright. I guess that will have to wait for a different day. That door is locked and we need a key or some other way in right now. Any ideas? I'm sure local law enforcement would be of some assistance. Before I joined the league, I was involved with the police. Did it involve handcuffs? Maybe it involved a cash bounty. It involved nothing of the sort. I simply have contacts inside the police force. Great thinking. Let's talk to the police while the villain is still tossing out empty threats. Anyone else? On that same note, I might as well head to City Hall. The villain can't have just appeared here. He must have left a paper trail that we can track. There are public records I can request for us to dig through. City Hall is probably Swamp Sudoku. You better head there right away. I know, my raid's at noon anyway. Huh? I feel like going on an adventure too. Yeah, Pycia? Any extraterrestrial points of view you can show us? I'm sure I could get to the top of something. Don't people normally get to the bottom of things? If I were a person, I probably would. Right. I think I'll head to the library and do some research. When your family is too poor to own a dog, you can always depend on the comfort of a dog-eared book. And all of your ideas sound pretty good. And I'm still the newbie hero, and with the villain being still at large, Hey, Pixel Girl? Breathe easy. The villain has his sights set on you. As heroes, we're supposed to defend others, and each other. So from here on out, you're going to be assisting the whole team. That's called the buddy system. It's less restrictive than the friend zone. Thanks, team. I'm still feeling dizzy from the shock of it all. The vertigo I'm getting from the puzzle tower isn't helping either. Puzzle peeps, we can't let some venomous vagabond get us rattled. If we really do peep as much as we claim to, then let's flip right back to the back of the book and look up the solution we need. I don't think we want to be seen as peepers, but I'm all for the right solution. Let's move out. I'll go with... And I'm going to leave it here. The puzzle maze is now unlocked. Solve bonus puzzles and unlock new themes. Use the buttons. Okay, we're probably not going to worry about the puzzle maze. What we're going to focus on is like the main story. But we can go out and hang out with everybody to try and unlock more stuff. And more storyline. But it looks like they all have like their own separating paths. So what we'll do is we'll probably talk about them like one at a time. So like we'll go... Maybe we'll do chess again first and do this line. Because they all meet up here anyway. And then we'll do like the rest. But either way, my voice hurts. So I think I'm going to call it here. And especially after doing like 7 hours last week, I need a break. But I'm going to be playing Rune Factory tomorrow. And that will probably be it this week. This is going to be a bit of a casual week. I'm going to be going out this week for like Valentine's Day and then doing some other like stuff like medical stuff. So I won't be around that often this week. It'll be a little like relaxing week. But next week I plan on doing a little bit more. Coming back to stream, and we'll be doing like regular activities. But thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, I will be clipping it into smaller bits, cutting out the breaks, and posting it on YouTube. So if you missed out, you can see it there. But either way, I really appreciate you guys watching. This will be the last visual novel we play, and then we'll be switching over to something else in next month. But until then, I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye. 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 I feel like my voice is cracking.